Very good morning and welcome to Chattogram. We're at the Bishreshto Shahid Flight Lieutenant Matiur Rahman Stadium here in Chattogram, and was set for the decider in this Dutch-Bangla Bank ODI series, and it's between Bangladesh and New Zealand. All to play for here. Flip of the coin went for the third time in a row. Hat-trick of wins and tosses for Tom Latham, who this time around chose to bowl first. We'll have a look at the two teams, and for Bangladesh there's been a couple of changes. Mustafizur Rahman and Tanvir Islam coming in for Taskin Ahmed and Rishad Hussain. It gives me just the right opportunity to say a very good morning to ODI Apr.
Yeah, good morning, Shamim, and good morning to all our viewers around the world who've tuned in. New Zealand have made one change, a forced change. Tinkner, who performed so well in that first one-day international, goes out, and in comes the left-arm seamer Ben Lister, who was with the New Zealand A side a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that is edged, and that has been grabbed, little tentative.
Well, O'Rourke is all of 6'4", and if he hits a good area, batters are reluctant to get that front foot forward. Gets caught in the crease, does Saif Hassan. It's a lovely delivery. It really is, early on in the piece, to find the outside edge.
Oh, chopped it on. Another one bites the dust. What about that? Very tentative inside edge and crashing into the stumps. The death rattle, and their strike again. It's O'Rourke taking his second and New Zealand's second wicket.
It's a nothing stroke. It really is a nothing stroke. The inside edge clatters into the stumps. Bangladesh are in trouble. Their openers are gone.
What a shot that is. Now that is delectable. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Just down the line. It went straight as an arrow for 4 runs. Next is Payful.
Fuller length, driven, finds the gap, and will reach the fence for 4. This will give him a lot of confidence to show more Sharka. Nexus pay boundary as I welcome Hamish Rutherford.
But yeah, the 2 slips are still in play. Latham knows the importance of breaking this partnership.
Chopped it onto the stump. O'Rourke picked up his third. Bangladesh are in disarray. Shomo Sharkar can't believe it.
Another Bangladesh batter chops it on. A little bit tentative. New Zealand, they get their third. Launched up. Is it a chance? Oh. Ashok at fine leg. Placement fielder might have had a chance.
Goes down the track. At one point his heart was on his mouth. Oh, probably getting a fingertip. Outstanding effort. Was always traveling fast.
Shot pulled away. The mic breaks the shackle. Yes, it does. 4 also brings up the 50 partnership.
Whips that away and walks across to another 50. Najmul Hussain Shanto at a very, very difficult time. Steadied the rocking boat for his team. Gets himself another 50. That 75 runs partnership of 107. Short. Now when you bowl something like that, you offer a free gift, and no batter is going to miss out on that. Once again, he's gone over the fielder, and once again it reaches the boundary. So turning it on now, Najmul Hussain Shanto.
Asking him to loft it over, and that he did.
Good partnership between these two. Up and over, finds the gap and will get the boundary. Late on Dash. Struck his first boundary. That's a Nexus pay boundary for Bangladesh.
Nicely struck. A little bit fuller. and is belted away past that fielder at mid-off for a boundary to get this partnership going. 103 with that boundary, the partnership.
Up and over. He knew where the fielders were. Mid-off, mid-on, inside the circle. Just helped that away. Against the run of play, Nazmul Hossain Shanto attacks Smith for a gorgeous 6.
The roll of the fingers. They picked up the length quite quickly, and a good, nice finish with the full face of the bat.
Flicked that away. Oh, was there an opportunity at mid-wicket? I reckon there was an opportunity. It was in the air for a while. Yep, he got a bit of hand on that one. Henry Nichols was the fielder at short mid-wicket. With that single, Liton Das brings up his 50 as well. Gives it a charge. Goes over the fielder at mid-on. Shanto is really taking on the bowlers now.
Now, that is not going to be stopped by anyone. It's found the perfect space. Just a little swivel, and off it went.
So that he's inside the line to be able to create that angle to get the ball past fine leg for 4. And that's good batting.
He is starting to showcase his wares. Liton Kumar Das has smashed that for a maximum. Wow, what a brilliant shot that is. Well, it's Liton Kumar Das and Shanto, 160 and still going strong today.
Yes!
Oh, got him. He just went for a wild swipe, just lost his concentration. Liton Das and the death rattle behind him. A good partnership ends.
And Liton doing exactly what he's tried to do throughout his innings to Lennox, and that is give himself room outside leg stump to get the ball up and over extra cover.
Shanto drags it wide forward of square and gets 4 runs. That was a gimme. That was a ball that asked to be hit short, and he's thrust it away to the boundary. And he goes on to 98 at the end of the 48th over. Nazmul Hossain Shanto plays it down the ground, ambles across, gets to his 100, his 4th 100. Brilliant knock, extraordinary knock under the circumstances. His 4th 100. Bangladesh were down and out, but this wonderful player, a super player, a stylish player, gets to his 100 and celebrates. 208 for 4 at the end of 41. Lister. Down the wicket. Tawad tonks it away, just over the head. Maybe slightly mistimed, but enough on it.
There you go. As he found the field, it looks like he might have. Yes, he does. So he has to go. Yes, it was on the cards, wasn't it? And was looking to play a few shots.
They're looking to go long and straight with that fatigue, the lack of footwork. It's got to be said, a good smart catch. Nathan Smith on the boundary. Knew exactly where that Toblerone was. But what a knock. Shanto, 105 to his name. He departs.
Short ball, puts away, into the gap, picks up a boundary. Very good shot. Oh, shot. That is short arm jab, and it's out of here. What a shot that is from Ridoy. Goes all the way for the maximum.
But he's missed his length. That's easy pickings for Ridoy.
This should be taken. And it is. Change of angle works for the bowler. Well, his appeal, the keeper thinks he's nicked it. Oh, they'll have a check. So they've gone upstairs.
Okay, I've got no gap between ball and bat and spike, Nitin.
Yeah, it is rocket out.
Hit his back pads. Maybe he thought it hit his pad, but no. Straight off the outside edge. Short cameo. Short stay at the wicket for Shoreful.
In the air. Should be caught and is caught. So again a wicket falls and not a single run being scored in this over. Swing and a miss, slower delivery. Excellent last over from Smithy. He finishes a spell of none for 50. And Bangladesh end up scoring 265 for 8 after the end of the 50th over. I think New Zealand will be reasonably satisfied, especially in the later half of the innings and also right at the beginning.
Bangladesh got themselves in a very good position to get a good total, and then we saw the fight back. New Zealand broke that partnership. To close out here in the death overs.
Well, that's the danger. If you keep bowling wide outside the off stump, once in a while the batter is going to put you away. Oh, he's gone for the pull shot, and this could be out, and it is. Surprised him with that short pitch delivery. Mustafizur Rahman.
Surprise short ball. Nichols rushed him for pace, only managing a top edge and a simple catch. Bangladesh, they've started well here. These two left armers have set the tone.
Lovely shot, beautifully played, good piece of timing, should go to the boundary, and it does.
Onto the legs, just timed beautifully. Proper cricket shot.
Nicely played. Beautiful. Full face of the bat. This will give him a lot of confidence to Nick Kelly.
He stands dead still, and he says, I'll help myself down the ground to 4.
Oh. Perhaps hitting him in the shoulder. Nasty blow.
It doesn't bounce as much as Kelly thinks, and oh, it just clips the collar behind the helmet. Oh, I tell you what, that could have been very, very nasty.
This time takes that on the full. Against the run of play, Nick Kelly.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kelly gets on bended knee and tries to hit it through mid-wicket.
He did bend his knees, but for that reverse sweep, productive for New Zealand and Nick Kelly. Nexus pay boundary.
More at the stumps.
What Medias and Miraj is now thinking of Nahid Rana bringing him another wicket, a breakthrough here. Swing and a miss. Talking about the breakthrough, Nahid Rana provides for Bangladesh. Will Young departs.
This one skips on rather than bounces, and the under edge is found. Simple catch for Litundas. The strike bowler does the job for Bangladesh.
Oh, what a delivery that is. Surprised everybody.
You mentioned the width where Raz is coming from, bowling from. It creates a nice angle into the left-hander. Top edge. Is it a chance? It is! Tom Latham departs. The skipper.
With an attempted sweep, all he could manage was the upper part of the bat, top edge. And it went swirling in the air for Shoreful to gobble it up. That is the simplest of takes. It's an important wicket of Tom Latham. Oh, didn't know very much about that. Just tried to shield himself. That is a good shot. What a lovely swivel, and got real hold of that short pitch delivery. Put it away with disdain to the boundary. Abbas has not been very happy so far. Nice, as I speak. He moves fluidly across, opens himself up and plays through the offside. Goes big time. And it's going to head its way to the boundary. That's a very, very good shot.
Here he is again. Down, has he got enough on it? Looks like a brilliant piece of work.
Look at the work done by Shomo Sharkar here. He really jumps up to his full height. He's a tall guy. Oh, now that could be a 6. Before the ball leaves his hand, he wants to flick it back. His foot is on the ground.
You were mentioning just before about the commentator's curse, and that's the commentator's blessing. Having a slight dig at the lack of 6s by the New Zealanders in this series so far, and bang.
The first one of the series. Lovely. Right through the line. The full bat extended. Good effort, but to no avail.
And that single will bring up the 50 for Nick Kelly. Second consecutive 50 for the left-hander.
A nice round of applause from his teammates. Back-to-back 50s. A nice little clip. Goes down the wicket and he puts it away. That's a good-looking shot in the end and goes to the boundary. And that too from the right-hander, Mohammad Abbas.
That was a brave shot as well. Playing against the spin.
Some back treatment. It's been hot, it's been humid. We've seen players suffering from cramps, dehydration.
Whether through the use of language, gestures, or otherwise, which is like.
Give some room. Straight to the field at cover. Mustafizur Rahman outfoxed. Nick Kelly was looking good.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier that he was trying to do something extra, trying to take few chances. It's a slower delivery. He moves away, trying to make room on the offside, and that attempted to play that shot where he should have at least probably stayed in the crease. Yeah, he's disappointed because he's the well-set batter.
Oh, he's gone. He was trying a little too hard to get a move on once again. Tries to swivel around, gets the bottom part of the bat.
Seam up, but again, it just doesn't quite bounce as much as what Abbas thinks it's going to. And so the bottom edge is found. This partnership has really put a stop to the New Zealand push for victory as Abbas goes for 25.
Oh, what an effort, good effort. Maybe taking off a little slowly. Liton Kumar Das got a glove to it the other day. They took a similar kind of catch. Could not latch on that occasion. He's patted it away over the bars, that's for sure. That's a good effort. As you said, it was traveling very, very quickly. Even at this late stage. That is the one! He comes back with a yorker. A fantastic ball. Short the one previously, got an edge, he survived, and this one smashes into his stumps and disturbs the furniture.
He whacks one in, he whacks another in, and now he decides to go full and straight, and he just beats Clarkson for pace. Consistently in the high 140s this over, and one delivery goes past the 150 mark. Clarkson is the next New Zealander to have to leave the playing area. He goes for 6.
Use of the feet, Foxcroft. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. Timely boundary, 78 balls between that and the last boundary.
Play shots like that, which just says that yes, you can still back yourself up to take few chances.
Oh, what a catch! Diving to his right. The skipper, Miraz.
wanted to whip it off his legs, and look at that. Oh, he's airborne when he takes that catch. That is a stunner. What a grab from the skipper. An outstanding effort from the skipper.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Made good ground to his right. Sometimes the ball can fall out when the elbows hit the ground. Here's a good angle. Look at that. Yeah, that's a nice catch. Gone. Another sharp catch. In mid-wicket. Redoi.
Taking those half chances, but have a look at what Bangladesh have done in those last 2 wickets. This is a cracking catch. It was going many a miles. He cannot believe his luck. He struck it so nicely right from the middle part of the bat.
This is the sharp chance in mid-wicket. They're in close, trying to save the one. Got all of that, did Lennox. Great position, Redoi. Look at that. Nearly burst through the hands.
Bowled him, he gets a fifer. Well, that's probably one of the reasons why he was shielding him away. 6th 5-wicket haul for one and only Mustafizur Rahman.
Yeah, good piece of bowling. Not very full and straight, but straight enough. Collects the stumps.
Gives it a charge. Catch it is the call, but the fielder will only watch that go sail over for maximum.
One feels it's a little bit too late.
Dean Foxcroft goes for it. Fielder at long off. Couldn't take that.
Another big blow. This time the offside, Foxcroft.
That is even bigger. Take a bow. Dean Foxcroft reaches to his 2nd ODI 50. Both coming in this series. He was dismissed on a golden duck on his ODI debut against the same opposition. But he's making a statement in this series.
Back-to-back maximums. Dean Foxcroft, 85 metres.
Shot. That is a cracking shot from Dean Foxcroft. That is a biggie.
Change of pace again. This time it bouncing nicely. Foxcroft onto it. 72 metres into the stand.
Mid-off inside the circle. Dean Foxcroft sees the opportunity. Back-to-back sixes.
Change of pace again, overpitched.
Here comes another one. We are back live, though. That's not a replay. Welcome, HT.
And while he's at the wicket, they've got a chance. It's a long shot. It's an outside chance, but it's a chance.
Not the best of timing. Fielder at long on. Takes a brilliant catch. Saif Hassan covered a lot of ground. Kept his eyes on the ball as Bangladesh go on to win the game by 55 runs. Glory is earned when the moment is not merely met, but ruled.
Yeah, some good hitting, some powerful hitting. Dean Foxcroft, but unfortunately it was too little too late.
Bangladesh dominated throughout the game. Yes, Foxcroft kept the hope alive for New Zealand, but in the end, it was a too difficult task for New Zealand to chase the target of 266 as Dean Foxcroft dismissed after scoring 75 of 72 balls. Bangladesh go on to seal their 3rd consecutive ODI series win at home, breaking New Zealand's unbeaten bilateral ODI series win streak since 2025. And this is how a team builds. That is how a winning evening finds its perfect ending. This is where the match becomes memory. And Bangladesh played some glorious cricket